187,000. Flat in Peckham, try and find another one at 187,000. Try and find another one like it at the price at 187,000. At 187, all sure. First time then. Second time at 187. Third and final time at 187. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, not quite there. Come and talk to us afterwards. We move on to lot number 13, number 47 Picket Road, Annerley Crystal Palace, Southeast 20. Mid-terrace house, improved to a very, very high standard, situated in the popular residential area of Annerley, of course. 3-storey, 5-bed, 2 reception rooms, 2 en-suites and 2 family bathrooms. Freehold with vacant possession upon completion, with a guide of 450. Again, I ask you, Crystal Palace, pop in at the guide, 450. 450, well, 400 where? 400 then. 400,000 Crystal Palace. Make no mistake, it's here to sell. 400. 350. Well, I'll tell you what, didn't he? 350, nobody shouting. 350 bid. 350,000 bid. In the doorway at 350,000. 350 bid. At 350,000 bid. At 350,000 bid for then at 350. 60. 360. 360. 70 may I. 360 bid. 70 may I. 70. 370. 80. 380. 390. Fill it up, 390, 400 may I, at 390 bid, 410. I think he's got a bit more steam left yet, 20, 420, 430, 430, 430,000 bid for that in the doorway at 430, at 430,000, at 430,000, yes or no? No, he says at 430,000, at 430,000 bid for that at 430. At 430,000 bid for them at 430. 47 Picket Road, Annerley. You can see the guide price 430,000. At 430,000 bid for them at 430. At 430,000. At 430,000. At 430,000. You all sure? At 430,000. You're in, sir. At 430,000. But you wanted to bid me again, so 540. 440. 440. At 440,000 bid. At 440,000 bid for it then at 440. At 440. At 440,000. Take 5 you like. At 440,000. At 440. 5. 445. 445. 50. 450. 450. 450,000. 450,000 bid. At 450,000 bid for it then at 455. 455. 460. 460. 460, 5, 465, 465, 70, 470, 470 you said, 470,000, 5, 475, 475,000, yes or no, at 475, 80, 480, 480,000, 480,000, little ones help you now at 480,000, 2, 482, 482, at 482. He's walked away from it at 482,000. At 482,000 bid. At 482,000. At 482,000 in the room at 482,000. At 482. At 482,000 may I at 482. 2 to help you then at 482,000. First time then at 482. Second time at 482. Third and final time at 482,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I think we have vendors' expectations way too high there. I'm sorry. Come and talk to me afterwards. I think they might be able to do something. We have, and we move on to Outer London again for a moment. Number 167 and 167A. Rice Lane in Liverpool, Merseyside, L9. with a guide of 80 to 90,000, freehold commercial investment, subject to planning consent, dated in 2013, so plenty of time to go here. Ground floor retail unit, first floor self-contained apartments, with the apartment currently achieving £3,900, 3 beds, reception room, and ancillary accommodation. Option here to convert the ground floor into further apartments. As you can see from the note, rent potential of roughly £15,500 per annum, subject to getting those flats converted, for which you've already got consent. So there we are, little development opportunity in Liverpool, guide of 80 to 90. Where would you like to be on it? 100,000, 190 to go away, 80,000 if you like, 80,000 may I? I've got 80 bid, 80,000 bid for then 80,000, and 80, and 80,000 bid, and 80,000 bid for then 80,000, and 80,000 bid, and 80,000 bid for then 80,000, in the room at 80,000, and 80,000 bid, and 80,000 bid for then 80,000, and 80,000 only bid for then 80,000. And 80, and 80,000 bid, and 80,000 bid for then 80,000, and 80,000 bid, and 80,000 bid, 5, 85, 85, 90 may I, and 85,000, and 85,000, fresh blood at 85,000, and 85,000 bid for then 85,000, 90, 90,000, thank you sir, 90,000, at 90,000, at 90,000, 2, 92, 92,000, 92,000, at 92,000 bid for that at 92,000, at 92,000, you're out in my front row at 92,000, may I again sir, at 92,000, at 92,000 bid 4, 94, 94,000, 94,000 bid, at 94,000 bid for that at 94, at 94, don't let me miss you at 94,000, 5, 95, 95,000, at 95,000 bid, at 95,000 bid for that at 95,000, at 95, at 95, at 95, your turn now sir, at 95,000, 6, 96, 96,000, at 96,000 only bid for that at 96,000, at 96,000 bid, at 96,000 only bid for that at 96,000, at 96, at 96,000, at 96,000 only bid for that at 96,000, first time then, front row, second time at 96,000, third and final time at 96,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, not quite there, I do apologise. We move on to lot number 15, number 1066A, London Road, Thornton Heath, Surrey. Please take note of the addendum here. The rear garage is not let at £12,000 per annum. It's currently vacant. It was previously let for £750 per year. So please delete from your catalogues that the rear garage is let at £12,000. The shop, on the other hand, is let at £10,800, successfully let, subject to an AST, although I believe that vacant possession upon completion is available should any potential purchasers require that to be the case. Let me know prior to exchanging the contract and we'll certainly try to factor that in for you. Just bear with me for 1 second. So on the first floor, a spacious 3-bed masonette across the upper and first floors, and of course the garage to the rear, but it is currently vacant. Thank you. So lot number 15, 1066A London Road, Thornton Heath, appears to be let to NHZ Unisex Salon for 10,800. I think the current vendor can find them other accommodation if necessary. Surrey CR7, always like to be a guide price of 360, so 400 or 360 then, 400 or 360, 300, 300 where, 300 bid, 300,000 I bid for it then at 300, at 300,000, at 300,000 only bid for it then at 300, 1066A London Road, Taunton Heath, at 300, at 300,000 only bid for it then at 300, at 300, at 300,000 only bid for it then at 300, at 300, at 300 bid, at 300 bid for it then at 300, at 300, at 300 only bid for it then at 300,000, at 300,000 only bid for it then at 300,000, opening bid, anybody else here for it at 300,000, and 10, 310, thank you sir, I haven't seen you all day, well you did, at 310, at 310,000, at 310,000 bid, at 310,000 bid 20, 320, 320, 320, Mr. M? 30, 330, 330, 330,000, at 330,000 bid, at 330,000 bid for it then at 330, at 330, at 330, 40 may I, 340, 340, 340, 340,000 bid, at 340,000 bid for it then at 340, at 340, at 340,000 bid, at 340,000 bid for it then at 340,000. You're out, Mr. Ed, at 340,000. May I? At 340,000. 5, 345 he said. 345, 345,000. At 345,000. Genuine bid, centre of the room at 345,000. At 345. Make no mistake at 345,000. At 345,000. Is that where we stop then? At 345,000. At 345. At 345,000 already bid for it then at 345. First time then at 345. Second time at 345. Third and final time at 345,000. You're going to lose it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. So near yet so far. Unsold remains available at 345,000. We move on to lot number 15A, 74 Peel House Lane, Widnes in Cheshire, WA8 6TQ. Subject to a guide price of 100,000, 5-bed end terrace, investment property, currently let achieving £7,000 per annum. Well, 7,020 actually, slightly under let. The potential to have a rent review is available here. Previously subject to planning consent for conversion, so there's a bit of good planning history to go with it as well. There we are, 74 Peel House Lane, Widnes. Potential for a rent review and good planning history. Lot number 15A. Guide of 100. Put me in at the guide. 100,000 for Widnes. 100,000. 90 where? I've got 80 bid. 80,000 bid for it then at 80,000. Make no mistake. 80,000 bid. At 80,000 bid for it then at 80,000. At 80,000. At 80,000. 5 may I at 80,000. 5 may I at £80,000. 5. 85. 85. 85,000. 90. 90,000. 90,000 bid. At 90,000 bid for it then at 90,000. And 5 you like at 90,000. 5 may I at 90,000. 5. 95. 95,000. 100. 100. In the doorway at 100,000. At 100,000 bid. At 100,000 only bid for it then at 100. At 100,000. At 100,000 only bid for it then at 100. At 100. 74 Peel House Lane, Widnes at 100. At 100,000. At 100,000. 2 to help you. 100. 2. 102. 102. 102. Your turn now, sir. 4. 104. 6. 106. 106,000. At 106,000 bid. 8. 108. At 108,000. At 108,000 only bid for it then at 108,000. at 108, at 108,000, at 108,000, only bid for then at 108,000, in the doorway at 108,000, at 108, at 108,000, at 108,000, only bid for then at 108, at 108,000, make no mistake, at 108,000, 74 Peelhouse Lane, at 108,000, £8,400 potential income here, at 108,000. At 108,000, only bid for then at 108,000. First time, second time to be sure at 108,000. Third and final time, all sure, yes or no, at 108,000. We have a live bidder, but we're not quite there. I can't just keep going at £108,000. Not sold, still available, I'm sorry. We move on to one of the larger, more important lots of the day, number 2022 Brierley Street, Blackpool, Lancashire, with a guide price of 900,000 plus, clear freehold commercial investment, let to the HSBC Bank in London. I'm sure those interested will have had a look at the legal pack. It is, make no mistake, the only HSBC Bank in Blackpool. So the chances of them moving away from it are little or nothing. I suspect they're going to be staying there forever and a day. 15-year lease from 2007, and the option within the lease for them to continue that lease, which I very much strongly suspect they will do. So option to extend, situated in the centre of Blackpool there, with a current rental income of £60,000 per annum. Upwards only rent reviews. So there we are, buy yourself £60,000 a year for life. HSBC in Blackpool, let to HSBC in London, no subletting, no head lease. As good as you can get. 2022 Brierley Street, Blackpool, Lancashire. Guide price of 900 plus. Where would you like to be for it? 6%, £1 million. 1, a million or 900. 900 to get away. 900 I'm bid. At 900,000 bid for that. At 900. At 900. At 900 bid, make no mistake. At 900, my bid's in the room at 900,000. At 900,000 bid. At 900,000 bid for that. At 900. At 900. At 900. I'll say, can to help you at 900,000. At 900,000 and 10 and 20 and 30. Which of you? 930. You're both out at 930,000. At 930,000. Which of you? 40. 940. 940. Fresh blood. 1, 2, 3, 4. 940,000 I've got. 940. 50. 950. 950. 950,000. 950,000 bid. At 950,000. In the room at 950. At 950. At 950,000. May I, sir? At 950,000. You haven't come to have one bid, I know. Nobody just bids once. 5. 955. 955,000. 955,000 bid. At 955. At 955. You all together at 955. At 955. 60 may I? At 955,000. At 955. At 955,000 bid. Make no mistake at 955,000. 5 to help you then at 955,000. 60 may I? At 955,000. 60 may I? 60. 960. 960,000. At 960,000 bid. At 960. At 960,000 bid. At 960 only bid for then at 960. At 960,000 bid. First time then, 960. 5. May I? 965. 965,000. 965,000 bid. At 965. At 965 bid. At 965 bid. At 65 bid. 70 may I? At 965. 70 may I? At 965 bid. At 965 bid then. At 965 bid. 70 may I? First time at 965. Second time at 965. Third and final time at 965. You all sure you're all done? Frenzied bidding, all three of you, and you've all stopped together at 965,000. We all sure at 965. Talking to be done here at 965,000. 70 may I? At 965,000. Yes or no? At 965. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very near. Oh so near, oh so far. We'll have a talk about that one. Many thanks for your help, gentlemen. 965,000. We move on to a smaller lot, but significant value once again. Number 25 King Street, Whitehaven, Cumbria, CA28. An outstanding return of £23,500 with a virtually new lease from the 10th of February 2013. The entire property is let on a fully repairing and insuring lease to Cash Loans Limited, as you will see. Freehold commercial investment, double fronted mid-terrace building. Difficult one to take a photograph, as you can see, but just over 4,000 square foot of floor space. Cracking little investment. Guide of 200, achieving £23,500 guaranteed rent. In these times, I can't see the money shop pawnbrokers going anywhere for a very long time soon. So there we are, number 25 King Street, Whitehaven, Cumbria. Once again, buy the income, give me 10% for it, 235. 235 where? Give me 10%, 235. Well, 230 or 20 then. 230 or 20, 200 where? We've got 180 here. At 180,000 bid for it then at 180. At 180,000. At 180,005. 185. At 185,000. At 185,000 bid. At 190. 190. 5. 195. 200. 200. 5 male. 205. 205,000. At 205,000 bid for it then at the back of the room at 205,000. 10 may I sir? 210. 210 he says. At 210,000. At 210,000 only bid for it then at 210. At 210,000. At 210,000 for 23,500 guaranteed income per year. At 210,000. At 210,000. 15 may I sir? At 210,000. At 210,000 bid for it then at 210. At 210. At 210,000. 15. 215, 215, 20, 220. Little steps to help you. Try 2, 220. I think might be his limit, I honestly do. 220, 2, 222, 222. Genuine bid at the back of the room. 4, 224, 224, 224. 2 to help you. 6, 226, 226. 8. 228, 228, 228, 200, I think one more will break the camel's back. 230, 230,000, 230,000 bid. I've got 230,000 at the back of the room at 230,000. At 230,000 bid. At 230,000 bid for them, make no mistake, at 230,000. First time then, at 230,000. Second time then at 230,000. Buying guaranteed income, an outstanding property, don't miss it, make no mistake, at 230,000. Somebody's very lucky, I can tell you, at 230,000 bid. First time, second time, third and final time at 230. Thank you, sir. 230,000. Got the number. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. We move on to apartment number 32, Beach Rise, Roughwood Drive, Liverpool, L33. There we are, lovely little apartment. Disclosure reserve below 40,000. Long leasehold investment achieving £6,000 per annum. So once again, just consider the investment value when valuing this. Super little apartment, 6-week completion available if necessary, existing tenant holding over, a 125-year lease from 2005, and a very straightforward ground rent of £75 per annum. So another one of those, similar to what we started with, super little cheap apartment, apartment number 32, Beach Rise, Roughwood Drive, Liverpool, L33. So there it is. Always plenty of interest in these lots. Lot number 18. Where would you like to be for it? Guide 30 to 35. Put me in at 35. 35,000. Well, 30,000 if you like. 30,000 where? 30,000 where? I've got 30 bid. 30,000 bid for that at 30,000. 30,000. That's an investment. 30,000. At 30,000 bid. At 30,000 bid for that at 30,000. Somebody knows 20% when this is at 30,000. At 30,000 bid. At 30,000 bid for that at 30,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 34. 34,000. 34,000 bid. 5. 35. 35,000. 35,000. It's called know your customer at 35,000. 35,000 bid. At 35,000 bid for that at 35,000. At 35,000. Wants to help you at 35,000. At 35,000. Disclosed reserve below 40,000 at 35,000. At 35,000 only bid for that at 35,000. At 35. 6 may I? At 35. 6. 36. 36,000. At 36,000 only bid for that at 36,000. At 36. Fresh blood at 36,000. At 36,000 only bid for that 7. 37. 37,000. At 37,000 only bid for that at 37. At 37,000. At 37,000 only bid for that at 37. At 37,000. At 37,000 you all short. At 37,000 my bid's on the front row at 37,000. At 37,000 only bid for that at 37,000. One more to help you at 37,000. First time then at 37. Second time at 37,000. Third and final time at £37,000. And the sell away at 37,000. Thank you, sir. 37,000. We move on to lot number 19, 48 to 52 Blackburn Road, Accrington, Lancashire. With a guide price of 250,000 plus, former solicitor's office, commercial investment opportunity with vacant possession upon completion. The property is arranged over 3 levels, over 3 stories. Retail ground floor, first and second floor units are previously offices. When fully let at just over £30,000 per year. So an opportunity for asset management here, get your tenants in. Close by tenants include the Halifax and 1 or 2 other blue chip investment companies. There we are, 48 to 52 Blackburn Road, Accrington, Lancashire, BB5. Where would you like to be for it? Guide with 250 plus. Put it in at 200. Put it in at 200.
180.
180 bid. 180 spoken bid at 180,000. At 180. At 180 bid. At 180 bid 90. 200. 200 bid. 200 bid. May I, sir? At 200. And 10. 210. 210. 20 may I? 220. 30. 230. You're asked again at 230,000. At 230,000 bid. 5 may I? At 230,000. At 205. 235. 235. Thank you for your clear bidding at 235. 40 may I, sir? At 235. 40 may I? At 235,000. At 235,000. At 235. At 235. My bid's in the room at 235,000. At 235,000 bid. At 235,000 bid for it then at 235. At 235. You all sure? at 235, at 235,000 bid, at 235,000 bid, my bids in the room at 235,000. 40, 240, 240,000, at 240,000 bid, at 240,000 bid, everybody out at 240,000, at 240,000 bid, at 240,000 bid for then at 240, at 240, at 240,000 bid, previously let at £30,000 a year, vacant possession upon completion at 240,000, at 240,000 bid, all sure, all done, first time, try again sir, 45 may I, 240,000, not you, 240,000, everybody out at 240,000. At 240,000, my bids in the doorway at 240,000. First time then.
241.
241, 241, 241, at 241,000, at 241,000. May I again at 241,000, at 241,000 bid, at 241,000 bid for it then at 241, at 241. You all sure and all done at 241,000. First time then at 241. Second time, we'll try again at 241. Third and final time at 241,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, not quite there. We move swiftly on, although similar area, to 86 Central Drive and 1A Redmills Avenue, Blackpool, Lancashire. A varied property here with a guide price of 150 to 180. Please note, I have an additional addendum, write it in if you may please, that the income is slightly higher than stated in the description of the catalogue. The current income is £19,994 per annum, so current income slightly higher. As you can see there, 4 flats and ground floor shop accommodation. So there we are, lot number 20, 86 Central Drive and 1A Redmills Avenue, Blackpool, Lancashire. Well done, Ryan, thank you. Where would you like to be for it? Guide of 150 to 180. Doing just under £20,000 a year income. So 220, 220 for 9% or 200 for 10. 10%, 200. Well, 180 where? 86 Central Drive and 1A Redmills Avenue. 200 where?
180.
180 bid. At 180,000 bid for that at 180. At 180, my investment man then again at 180,000. At 180. At 180,000 bid. At 180,000 bid for that at 180. At 180. At 180. Quick to be done, make no mistake. At 180,000. Fine. 185. At 185. Try again, Mr. N. At 185,000. At 185,000 bid. At 185,000 bid for that at 185,000. Try again, sir. At 185,000. Yes or no? At 185,000. You're out. At 185,000. At 185,000 only bid. 86 Central Drive and 1A Redmills Avenue at 185,000. At 185,000 bid. At 185,000 only bid for that 90. 190. At 190 bid. In the doorway. 95. At 195,000. At 195,000 bid. At 195,000 only bid for that 195,000. At 195. At 195,000. You all sure? At 195,000. At 195. At 195,000. Yes or no? At 195,000. First time then, at 195,000. I'm going to hurry you along, I don't like Blackpool, at 195,000. Second time at 195,000. Third and final time at 195,000. Thank you, sir, but not quite. Please talk to us afterwards. My pen's stopped working. Sorry, I don't know. We move on to lot number 21. A good deal of pre-auction interest here. 3 Water Meadow Grove, Hanley Stoke-on-Trent, ST1, with a guide price of 95,000 plus, a 2-bed mid-terrace house with rear garden, popular residential estate, as you can see, a near new property in today's terms, close to Stafford University and Stoke-on-Trent City Centre. Number 3 Water Meadow Grove, with a guide of 95,000 plus, modern house, can't buy them cheaper. This is the way to do it, 95,000 or 90, 90,000, straightforward owner occupier opportunity, there we are, 90,000, well 85 bid where, anybody here for it, 85,000, may I? 80 bid, 80,000 bid for then an 80,000 bid, at 80,000. At 80,000 bid, at 80,000 bid for that at 80,000, a safe investment at 80,000 bid, at 80,000 bid, modern bricks and mortar at 80,000 bid, at 80,000 bid for that at 80,000, nothing wrong here at 80,000 pounds, at 80 bid, at 80,000 bid for that at 80,000, at 80,000, at 80,000, 2, 82, 82, 82, 82, 4, 6, 8 now. At 86,000, at 86,000 bid, at 86,000 only bid for that at 86,000, at 86,000 bid, at 86,000 bid, 8, 88, 88, at 88,000, at 88,000 bid, at 88,000 only bid for that at 88,000, at 88, at 88,000, at 88,000, 90 at 88,000, at 88,000, 90 at 88,000, 90. 90,000, 90,000, 90,000 bid outside at 90,000, at 90,000 bid, at 90,000 bid 2, 92, 92,000, at 92,000 only bid 4, 94, 6, 96, 96,000, at 96,000 only bid for that at 96,000, 8, 98, 98,000. At 98,000 only bid for that at 98,000. At 98,000. Is that a bid, sir? At 98,000. At 98,000 only bid for that. He's left me now at 98,000. At 98,000 only bid for that at 98,000. First time then, make sure. At 98,000. Second time at 98,000. Third and final time, you sure we're all done? At £98,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, so near yet so far. Come and have a chat to us. We move on to lot number 22, number 40 Malvern, Coleman Street, Southend-on-Sea, Essex, SS2, with a guide price of 55,000 and a disclosed reserve below 65. This long leasehold 6-floor flat. Slight addendum to the catalogue. Please be aware of the addendum, ladies and gentlemen. The flat has been currently let at the investment value illustrated, is currently vacant. So the flat is vacant, available to move into straight away. 125-year lease from 1987 with a ground rent of £10 per annum. Situated very close to the local amenities, as you can see. And obviously investment potential subject to obtaining a new tenant. So there we are, cheap little flat again, 14 Malvern, Coleman Street, Southend-on-Sea, Essex. Where would you like to be for it? With a 55,000 guide and a disclosed reserve below 65. 50,000, yes.
40.
Both places, 50 here, 55, 55, 55,000, 55,000 bid, at 55,000 bid for that, 55,000, at 55,000 bid, at 55,000, 8, 58, 58,000, 58,000 bid, 9, 59, 59,000, 59,000, 59,000, go to the in the front row, 59,000, at 59, at 59,000, at 59,000, go for them at 59,000, at 59, disclosed reserve below 65 here at 59,000, at 59,000, only bid for them at 59,000, at 59,000, at 59,000, only bid for them at 59,000, at 59,000, you all sure at 59,000, at 59,000, only bid for them at 59,000, at 59,000, one more to help you, cracking little flat at 59,000 pounds. At 59,000 pounds. One more might do it at 59,000 pounds. At 59,000. At 59,000, only bid for there, 59,000. You all sure that at 59,000? 500 to help at 59,000. Yes or no? At 59,000, my bid's in the front row, make no mistake, at 59,000 pounds. First time then, at 59. Second time at 59. Third and final time at 59,000 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite, I'm sorry. Come and see us. Mr. G, we'll talk about that after. We move on to lot number 23, which is sole prior. And 23A is withdrawn / postponed, I think, I believe.